Welcome to Divinely Engineered. I am the Divine Engineer. Come on in, my beautiful earth signs. This reading is for my high vibrational Virgos, Taurus, and Capricorns out there, okay? So, with these karmics in your energy, they're going to have to tell us why they're mad. They're going to have to tell us why they're here, okay? So, first card that came out, we have Naked. And this just really gives me that you're telling the naked truth, earth signs, okay? I feel like you're being very honest, and your tongue could even be a little bit sharp at this time, okay? I feel like people wanted to, you see how she's submerged in water? I feel like people try to throw a lot of shame onto you. I feel like people try to overwhelm you emotionally, okay? And I feel like they thought that you would drown in suppressing your truth, right? These are people who could have, like, I'm getting like a sense of blackmail here, like people collecting dirt on you, and kind of threatening you. Yeah, that's a weird energy. I'm kind of getting the people like threatening you not to leave them as well. And I don't know why. I'm looking at the Scorpio card too. Y'all could be dealing with some karmic ass Scorpios, who've been very vindictive and been trying to play this fucking mind game with y'all to keep y'all in your emotions. But what happens when you plant, because Virgo are earth signs, right? What happens when you water the earth? Something grows out of it, right? So all you did was you went into your bag, and we know that earth signs are very meticulous. Y'all know how to put in and do the work. And people weren't taking this into consideration, right? They were just giving you something to transmute, and there's no one more powerful than y'all with transmutation, okay? So with this awakening here, I feel like people tried to bury you in this water. People thought that you would drown here. They never expected you to come back up to the surface and have an awakening, okay? I feel like this awakening, because you told yourself the truth, you were honest with your emotions, and you really got to the core of healing these triggers where people couldn't utilize these your past against you, these emotions against you, right? Maybe there are some things that you've done that you're not necessarily proud of, and you healed those things so people can no longer use that against you. And I feel like that has created this rebirth and this awakening for you. Right now you're coming up out of that water because you have sprouted, right? They put the earth sign, they planted a seed, didn't know that when you plant a seed and you water it, it's going to grow. So now here you are, celebrating your freedom, your joy, okay? You are extremely, you have awakened to your power, right? Because I feel like you have went through this is also with this card, a dark night of the soul, okay? And I feel like you have really faced yourself, and instead of choosing to be ashamed, instead of choosing to see these people or see yourself as the way these karmics want to see you, right? Potentially a karmic ex or a karmic lover, you have transformed into such this beautiful version of yourself. You see, we have this Yamaya energy here. Yamaya representing that divine mother. I really feel like you nursed and mothered yourself back to health, right? Like she is. You see how she's pregnant right now? That's you pregnant with your new beginning. I feel like you're very abundant right now. And I feel like the seeds that have watered this new version of you is also creating miracles, right? Because at the bottom of the deck here, we have miracles. Your cups are currently overflowing or about to overflow if they have not already started, okay? With this white, this gives me purified. This giving me that you went into the water, and where people thought that you were going to drown, all it did was purify your spirit. It was like a cleansing bath for you, collective. And it's like, it's crazy because people literally tried to drown you. And then we have this live out loud. You are so well with yourself now with this awakening here. And then I'm looking at the numbers. You could be 31, you could be 40, you could be 30, or in those age ranges, you could be between 30 and 40. Okay. With this live out loud, this is really giving me like, I've been channeling, I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. And I know, I want you. This is giving me you chosen somebody else. And this is, I think, what's so mad, because what they're so mad about, collective, my earth sign collective, is because they buried you. It made you look at them for who they really are, right? Because these are healing waters they put you into. It's healing waters they accidentally made you heal, and now you're living out loud and expressing your truest self. And I feel like you've chosen somebody else to be with, okay? And you don't give a fuck who you could be. And your ancestors, look how happy your ancestors, or whoever you're moving away from, your ancestors hate that fucking person. Oh, clarified is naked. But I really do feel like there's so much water energy in these cards. And it's funny because I had a lot of water energy, of course, in the water sign. Reading with the Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Y'all could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. That could be who your karmic ex is. But I'm just like, there's so much healing here for y'all. And can't nobody tell y'all shit. Like, you are with this naked truth. Like, you're not ashamed of who you are. Like, you're reclaiming your power by removing these triggers from people. Because that was just too many, y'all. What is all of this? This says trying to cause you paranoia. What did I say? People wanted you drowning in your emotions, not knowing what to do, like trying to blackmail you into staying around them, right? Like, they could have also been trying to say, well, you're not going to be successful without me. You can't do any of this shit without me. And collective, we know that shit is a motherfucking lie. Tapping into your energy is their addiction. These are people who are trying to... if they were doing black magic on you, like, these are people who always wanted to see if it was working, right? They could have always checked in on you, checked in to ask you how you were feeling, right? To see if, listen, your God-given abilities irritate them. Yeah, like, they were trying to see if they could bring you off balance, right? They put you in the state of putting you underwater, and they would keep checking to see, are you dead yet? Are you dead yet? Have you drowned yet? Are you in submission to me yet? And here you are. No, I'm not. Clarify this week awakening, Holy Spirit. Clarify this awakening. They low-key feed off of your confidence. This is somebody who is really low self-esteem, okay? Low self-esteem, and I feel like being in the vicinity of you makes them feel more confident, okay? Especially if we're talking about a partner, because we have been, like, I feel like all of these have been coming out with karmic exes and karmic families in the background who's sending this evil eye. But yeah, this is somebody who really looks at you. Look at this. Haters will try to convince you to just give up. What did I say about this trying to drown you in your emotions? They'll try to convince you to just give up. And you over here like, just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Y'all did not give up on yourself. And that's why you have these miracles coming in for you, because you did not give up on yourself. And God and your spirit team, they watched you not give up on yourself. And that's why you were manifesting these miracles, right? Now they're saying like, no, pop your shit. Don't let nobody make you feel any type of way. Own your shit. Own with this naked truth. Own your shit. So can't nobody use that against you. No, fuck that. You're not gonna make me feel ashamed. Who are you? Clarify awakening. Listen, you will witness their karma. Yeah, it's reaping season for that shit too. A fake friend since the beginning. This is somebody who always seen, I'm getting user manipulator, okay? Always, especially with your feeding off your confidence. This is always somebody who I just felt like seeing you have a really big future ahead of you, right? And you do, because you have all of these miracles here, right? You could be somebody who's already abundant. But this is some karmic ass energy. This is some low self-esteem. Because I feel bad about myself, I have to make you feel bad about yourself. And this could also be somebody trying to lower your confidence because they like your light was too bright for them, and they felt like if they could make you dim your light, then they would feel superior to you, or they could feel like they were in your league when they know that they're not. And the only way that they would feel like they were in your league is by lowering your confidence, drowning you in these emotions, potential blackmail here, like things like that, to make you feel down on yourself. But listen, you have transmuted that shit. I mean, you have transmuted the fuck out that shit, and now you are just over here singing, living out loud. Clarify this, live out loud, Holy Spirit. They want you to mention them to gain clout. Like, these people want you to mention their name so bad. They want you to snap out on them. They want you so they can be like, see, I told you this is how he really is. This is what I gotta really deal with. This is how she really is. And it's like, collective. It's so, look at, haters will always guess. Like, this is somebody who, if you brought your emotions, because there's a lot of water here, there's a lot of emotions. If you brought things to them, it was ignored. If you brought your actual feelings to them, if you tried to be vulnerable with them, that was something that they used against you, okay? And they used that against you to try to play with your confidence as well. clarify this. Live out loud, Holy Spirit. Talking over you. This could be somebody who always interrupted you to make you feel like what you were saying wasn't important. And I feel like now with that live out loud, you ain't letting nobody overtalk you. You ain't letting nobody interrupt you. I feel like you shutting that shit down. You were talented and they ain't. And with this confidence, you're confident, you're talented. It sounds like you're the whole package, Earth signs. You know what I mean? And then Earth signs are very dedicated. Y'all know how to make some motherfucking money. And somebody is just mad at that. They are mad that they tried to bury you and not realizing that you would come back and sprout into this beautiful version of yourself. They want you to feel like you don't have anybody to trust but them, right? Because they see you have this very vibrant personality. They see that anybody would be happy to be in your very confident, beautiful energy, right? This is giving with that confidence. You could also have like fire sign placements as well. So go watch that reading too. But I feel like you just are very vibrant, you're very confident, and people just love to be in your energy. And this is somebody who I feel like tried to hog you and keep that for themselves, right? Again, we have, and that came out in the air sign reading as well. Go look at that as well. Because I feel like some of that energy here too, okay? So let's start clarifying with these cards. Holy Spirit, for my high vibrational earth signs, my Virgo, my Taurus, and my Capricorn. Tell them what traits about themselves are really making these karmics mad. We had be of service. Yeah, I feel like you're also a really good person. Okay, so I feel like you are very abundant, but you also like to help other people. Okay, and this is also something that they're jealous of because they just have a very envious spirit about them. They're not somebody who likes to help people. They're not somebody who's very genuine. And you could also have a lot of friends. Okay, or you could have people who just think highly of you in the community because they see that you're somebody who's very prosperous, very upstanding, and they don't like that about you. They don't like that about you at all. Hating ass hoe. The grind. Listen, you mad at the earth sign getting to them? Come on now. Come on now. This might as well be an earth sign card. You are very diligent. You know how to make money. You know how to plant seeds and you know how to water them, earth signs. You do. And people are extremely jealous about that. They are extremely jealous about how abundant you are and just how dedicated you are, right? Because this is about discipline. People are very jealous of the discipline that you have, especially if they don't feel like that they have that discipline themselves. Now you mix this talent, you mix that discipline with that confidence, and you have an energy that people are going to be extremely jealous of. Like extremely jealous of. With this follow the spark, I feel like whenever you get an idea, you come up with a plan. You're very meticulous and you know how to make this shit happen. You don't just have the dream. No, you follow the spark, okay? Like God orders your steps and you're very diligent and you're very like dedicated to it and it works for you. It really does work, and that's what people do not like. People do not like. They can feel like you have too much. Like, damn, like save some blessings for the rest of us. But meanwhile, God is always in the blessing business, okay? If you are doing right and you on your shit, you could have these miracles too. But if you want to be a fuck boy or a fuck girl, then you're going to be in this raggedy ass energy, which they are, okay? Trying to steal confidence from you, trying to make you feel less confident instead of making themselves, filling that void within themselves. These are people who refuse to heal. I'm gonna be honest with you. And because they see you healing, they want to stop you and slow you down because this is like, what, you think you better than me? Oh my God, go heal. Explore and grief, okay? And this is really giving me that this naked energy, right? This is you exploring your grief. I feel like you really got to the root of these problems, okay? And I feel like, you see how she's on this train? It's like you didn't even necessarily have a break where you could just like take off work. You had to continue to work through your pain. Like, I'm really getting that you had life had continued to go on for you. You could have a family, just what, like, the grind continued for you, right? I feel like you were grinding this out as you were healing, right? You were exploring your emotions as you were healing. And I really feel like people are jealous and envious of the fact that you juggled that, okay? And that's damn well, and you better pop your shit, because this is something to be extremely proud of, okay? With this seek guidance, I'm really feeling like people come to you for advice, because you're such a powerful manifester. I feel like people do want to hear what you have to say. I feel like people come to you, if not only with their problems, you could, with body work here, you could look damn good as well. Okay, you can be very attractive, and people envy that too. I'm telling you, whoever you are, you're beautiful, you're talented, you get fucking money, you're disciplined as fuck, and people just can't fucking stand you because of it. Like, how dare you have all of it? You don't have just one thing, you have it all. You mean you look good, you're confident, and you a boss? Man, the hate that fucking attracts earth signs, of the hate. I told you it was a karmic ass X out here. You found your soulmate. What did I say? I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. And I know I want you. They're mad that you've picked somebody else. Okay? This is somebody who didn't want to put in the work with you. And with you being somebody who's very diligent, I feel like you put in the work with them, or you at least tried to, okay? And this person is, and it fell right over this grief card. Whoever you have walked away from, they are in heavy regret and heavy grief over it, okay? They could be replaying what they didn't do, what they did wrong, okay? But this person had the opportunity to make something right and did not take it. And they see that you are moving into the soulmate connection, okay? For some of you, this could be a same-sex connection, okay? Because there's two women on this card. It doesn't have to be. But they're very envious that, damn, like, you're a boss and now you get to have real love as well. Like, this is like you being in that, like, 9 of Pentacles energy, and that 1 pentacle you're missing is going to put you in the 10 of Pentacles, where you have the wealth, the family, the kids, the dog, the generational wealth. Like, yeah, like, that's the big picture. People are looking at you and realize, if you have this is your final infinity stone. And that's the picture that they are seeing. And it's like, people are like, no, I can't let you get there. Like, they didn't want to love you correctly themselves. They didn't. And I feel like I'm looking at, I'm seeing Pluto, like, as far as, like, obsession. Like, why are you so obsessed with me? Like, this person is now obsessing over you, right? Where they were really obsessed with your energy, but not obsessed with treating you right. And listen, this is all is fair in love and war. These people declared war on you when all you were trying to do was love them. And all is fair that you get this soulmate, okay? And this law of attraction, right? Like, this is fair. You're attracting somebody who is vibrating on your same level, okay? What are we at? Okay. I feel like that wanted to come out. What is this? Yeah. That goes along with this naked here, this undressed. I feel like you got to the heart of the problem. I also feel like you're somebody who could wear their heart on their sleeve, okay? And this could have been somebody who took advantage of that, okay? Because you see how this woman is, we have undressed on this card, and you see how you can see her heart. She's kind of undressed, but there's just like this figure behind her. It's like a man in a suit, right? So somebody else is fully dressed. Somebody else isn't undressed and isn't vulnerable with you, even though you're being vulnerable with them. And I just really feel like that's the person who you're walking away from. You want somebody who's going to be vulnerable with you, who's going to wear her heart on their sleeve with you, and you want to feel safe wearing your heart on your sleeve, right? You want to be in a connection where you don't feel like you have to protect your heart from your partner, okay? And that's fair for you. That is an absolutely fair request. Let's get 1 or 2 more from here, and then we'll close out. Listen, what did I say? But this study, y'all are very meticulous. Like, y'all are very meticulous, but I also feel like these karmics are studying y'all to try to figure out, like, how you did it. How did you outsmart them? How did you survive drowning? How did you grow a tail, become a mermaid, and learn to swim and come back up to the surface as a whole new person and have this awakening? Why did you not drown? Instead of studying you, these people need to be studying themselves and seeing what they need to heal too. Look at this. Tidy up. This is what you have. Like, I feel like you're tying up loose ends with these people right now. You could be also just cleaning up your life, right? Because if you look, there's not a lot of leaves left here. There's not a lot left to clean up, but you're still, like, I just really feel like you're clearing your mind, you're clearing your energy, you're clearing your space. Okay, you're recognizing and calling out what no longer belongs in your energy, and you're not taking no for an answer when people say they're not going. Oh no, you gonna get your ass out my life. Okay. I feel like y'all really standing on business. It's giving me that Taurus bull-headed, like, I said what the fuck I said. Like, you gonna get out my life. Yeah, look at you filling your own cup. You are thriving in this water that they tried to drown you in. You're thriving, and no one expected that. Okay, people expected that you were going to stay the same forever. They didn't think that they thought they had their claws in you. Okay, ugh, what an ugly energy. So that's why they mad. So let's get an angel card message to close out here. Holy Spirit, for my high vibrational Virgos, Tauruses, and Capricorns. What do you have to say to them? Oh, give me one, Holy Spirit. Give me one. Give me one. All right. We had one flip. And this says, dearest you, we have a secret for you. The more you think you know, the less you actually do. So if you are willing to keep an open mind, you will avoid the narrow confines of the know-it-all and open up to the unlimited potential that can be discovered only by the curious optimist. Curiosity allows you to discover new things, see the world from a different perspective, and find answers to questions you might not even know you have. Right now, whatever is going on, it's important to know that you are not aware of all the aspects of it you need to make an informed choice. You might be projecting a story that isn't totally true, so moving forward, your mantra could be, I don't know, or that's interesting. As you keep your mind and your heart open to new experiences and a richer existence overall. All of us over here want you to be all that you can be. We're cheering for you. Can you hear us? Yes, we can. All right, my beautiful earth signs. So that is your message. If it resonated with you, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Okay, if you need anything from me, my information will be in the description box below. Have a beautiful rest of your day, earth signs. I love you.